Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today, as you can see, we have a live stream. So, yeah, I haven't actually said that intro in a while. It seems literally like forever, but I've kind of been a little MIA for the last 2 weeks, sort of. So, this stream is kind of going to be a quick catch up. Everything from my pull box from the last 2 weeks to a haul from Archangel, who's a YouTuber here in the community. And if we have time, I'm also going to be doing a haul from what we got at Days Dead and maybe a couple other things depending on how much time we decide to stay on the stream and how many people we actually get in the stream. Anywhere from maybe an hour, hour and a half. I think that's a good time. So, first off, the reason why I'm sure everyone is deciding to actually click on this is my poll box. So, yes, I've been picking up my polls, but I did not do a video. So, this is what 2 weeks looks like for me. A little heavy, a little heavy. So, first off, we're going to start off. I didn't separate these by week, I just, separated them like I normally do any regular full box video, so don't judge me. First off, let's start off with the indies. First, probably the indie I'm the most excited about, and that is Snot Girl issue 6. I love Snot Girl. She is spectacular. I mean, I love the first volume of it. Her first trade's actually out. The art is it's really cutesy, it's really clever, and really enjoy it. So next is from Aftershock Comics, and it's Baby Teeth issue 2. So I actually haven't read this yet, but I really like the first issue, so I picked it up. Next, I picked up Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers issue 3. We all know I like Darkstalkers, so had to get it. Next is Redneck issue 3. I don't know why, but my variant for this is coming late. Okay, local comic book shop. My variant cover for this is coming late. I'm not very happy with that, but I'll deal. I'll deal. It is what it is. They can't really control that. But next is Motor Girl issue 7. I love this book so much. If you're not currently reading Motor Girl, I suggest you pick up the trade that either just came out or it's just coming out here soon. But either way, it is amazing. Pick it up. Next, moving on to Marvel. So I picked up Infamous Iron Man 9. You know, we all know I love Victor Von Iron Man. Next, I picked up Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe Again, issue 1. So I think he kills the Marvel Universe again. Cute. Also, he's on the cover. He's made all of the members of the Marvel Universe into little paper dolls, and he's cutting off their heads. So the first one he killed was Iron Fist, and then Spider-Man. He's about ready to decapitate the Punisher. I kind of like that. All right. So next is Hawkeye issue 8. I love Hawkeye. The Archer book is probably one of the few out of the Marvel, are they calling it Legacy, or I don't know. It's out of the new Marvel Legacy thing where each person's getting teamed up, like Wolverine and Laura are going to be together, the two Wolverines, the two Thors. There's going to be a Phoenix one for Jean Grey and the older Jean Grey. But I'm really excited about the Kate Bishop and Clint Bartlett Hawkeye book. So continuing on is Elektra, issue 5. So really kind of bummed that they're canceling it, but is what it is. All right, so moving on to DC. I picked up Deathstroke, issue 21. I don't love this cover. Black and white Deathstroke core. Basically on this cover. Yeah. Also, any reason to have Rose Wilson on there. And I also the variant cover for it. Pretty awesome. Next, I picked up Flash issue 25. I also have the Commandy Challenge issue 6 of 12. So each issue of the Commandy Challenge has been really great. I love each continuation. I'm really excited to see where it goes moving forward. I don't really remember who the next team is for this, but I know Steve Orlando wrote this one, so be excited for that. Next is Batgirl issue 12. This is the variant cover. You know, I'm not really in love with the art choices on the Batgirl titles recently, last couple years, but you know what? I really loved the Son of the Penguin, so continuing on. I'm not sure if she's going to stay on my pull list for much longer, but you know, maybe they'll change the art at some point, hopefully. So next, I picked up Trinity issue 10. There, the variant cover. I think this is the variant cover. Whatever. Next, I picked up Green Arrow issue 26. Next, we have Batman issue 26. This is the continuation of the War of Jokes and Riddles. I really love this cover. And I gotta tell you, it's been a pretty strong storyline for me. I love the creation of the two teams. So, really excited to see where things go moving forward. Next, I picked up Suicide Squad issue 20. And I loved this cover. It's so much fun. I loved the use of color to throw a couple of members behind her. And of course, we have my girl Harley front and center. And I also fell in love with the variant cover, so of course I had to get it because Harley, and she looks awesome. So, Harley on the variant cover. Next is Detective Comics issue 959. So it's with Zatanna, so all about Zatanna. Next is Justice League of America issue 9. Next is Superman issue 26. It's again Jonathan Kent. Amazing. I gotta admit, when they first released the whole concept for the new Superboy, I was like, what the hell did you do to New 52 Superboy? What the hell did you do? Like, why? Why? But, you know, I actually really do love him. Jonathan Kent, you stole everyone's heart, including mine. So, next is Nightwing, issue 24. You know, I'm not really sold on the cover, but it's the only one I had at my shop, so I took it. Next is Justice League, issue 24. And if this cover tells you anything, don't mess with Mira. The Queen of Atlantis will mess you up. Next is Harley Quinn, issue 23. So, of course, you know the deal with Harley Quinn. Of course, we had an amazing Connor cover, so I had to get my hands on it. But also, Frank Cho is still doing all variant covers, so I really can't choose between his variant covers. They're all just so freaking beautiful. And this one's just so much fun with Harley and Ivy just dancing it away with making the dog. So, pretty awesome. Next is Teen Titans, issue 9. Teen Titans has been a really great read. I'm loving it. Mark's loving it. And of course, they had a great variant cover, so I had to get my hands on it. I think Starfire looks spectacular in this. Well, actually, all of them look spectacular. Damien looks like a badass. So, there's that. I just realized, like, Aqualad's not even on this. That sucks. He's not even on this cover. Like, at all. It's called Blood of the Manta Part 1, and he's not on the variant cover. Damn. So, next is Wonder Woman, issue 25. So, Wonder Woman, as always, really great read. Next is DC Bombshells, issue 30. I don't normally pick them up as individual issues. I normally just pick this up in trade, but I do actually collect certain covers. So I really love this cover. Had to get my hands on it. I mean, how I have the Bombshells Zatanna above me. I'm not really sure if you can actually. No, you probably can't actually see her, but she's right up there. Not really sure if you can see her. But next is Batman and Elmer Fudd. So this is the Looney Tunes crossover, the variant cover for it. I know not a lot of people were on board with this. Either you loved it or you hated it. I loved it. I thought it was great. So, you know. Next from Vertigo is Lucifer issue 19. So, one cover there. Next from DC's Young Animal imprint is Mother Panic issue 8. Next, also from DC's Young Animal imprint, is Shade the Changing Girl issue 10. Actually, can't really tell. There you go, you can see it now. I actually really love this cover. It's kind of hard to tell with my lighting, but there you go. So yeah, those are all of the comics from my pull box. I know I'm missing a few of them, like Super Sons and Secret Empire issue 5. My shop got screwed over and was shorted on both of these, so I'm either going to be ordering them online or we might be going to a shop here soon when we go on a trip next weekend that I'll be talking about later on in the stream. But I might be picking them up there, so we'll see about that. So, how's the chat looking? Is anyone there?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
But we have two watching.
Hi, two random people that are watching that don't want to be involved in the chat. Oh, wait, I forgot one. I picked up the Dark Knight 3 Master Race. So this is the collector's edition of it. No, it is not this huge freaking thing that you see in front of you. Yes, this looks very daunting and very expensive. But this was, if you had ordered all of the hardback versions, all the collector's versions of the Master Race, you were able to get the last one, which this actually only has one book in it right there, and this is just a nice box to be able to put them all in, and it's going to connect together to be Terry Keller's Robin right there. So this was only like 12 bucks. So it's actually not this huge, daunting, beautiful thing that you see before you. This is just a box to hold it all. I know. When I first saw that I had a box in my pull box, and I was really excited because I thought it was going to be the 112 Collective Arsenal that I pre-ordered months ago. They keep changing the damn release date on me. So I thought I was going to be doing an unboxing and review of that. That didn't happen. That was a little upsetting. But yeah, fun little thing right there. So, with my two viewers out there, what would you guys like to see next? Do you want to see my stuff from Days of the Dead, my haul from that? Or do you want to see what I got from Archangel on here? I'm going to go with what I got from Archangel. So, I think it was a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. I'm not really sure, but Archangel posted a video here on his YouTube account, and it was basically like, hey, I'm clearing out some of my stock. Here's some comics that I'm selling. If you want to buy any of these, email me and PayPal me the funds. So I actually got to it a little bit late. I've been working a lot of crazy hours. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't been as active here. But I was able to get 3 comics from him, and he's packaged them pretty well. I actually had these cut before off camera because we all know me with scissors is kind of scary. So let's get right on into it. He actually packaged these really, really well, and these were a really great deal, especially for what they were. So, definitely if you see that he's ever selling comics again, just don't worry about it. I suggest pick them up. Great guy. Sent them out really quickly. Great deals. So, those are taped together. Yeah, they're taped together. We're fine. All right, so first I got Power Girl issue 1. This is the Palmiotti run of Power Girl. So, pretty excited about that. And of course, it's a Connor cover. So, you know when this came up, I had to get it. Come on now. You know me. Put that up there. Next, I picked up, ignore this because it's tape right here, and I'm too lazy to pull it off right now, but I picked up Identity Crisis issue 1 and issue 2. So, both great Michael Turner covers. Just an amazing, amazing story. Really messed up if you actually read it, but I mean, I love it. I love it. I've got it in trade. Read it so many times. A lot of fun. So, what's going on in chat?
Nothing.
Okay.
Kind of crickets.
Cricket, cricket, cricket.
I mean, it's only me. I keep the chat with my randomly posting random.
Just leave it alone.
Okay.
All right. So, moving on. We went to Days of the Dead 2017. This was the Indianapolis branch of Days of the Dead. So that is where I got this shirt right here. This was their just registered con shirt. And let's do a quick haul from everything I got from Days of the Dead. So first off, I met a really great indie writer, and a lot of times when I go to cons, I try to focus on things that I feel like I can't necessarily order online, or things that I'd never really heard of, or just spectacular, interesting things. I try to open myself up to possibilities and just new worlds, right? So I actually met Sam Miserano. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Sorry. We're friends on Facebook now. Sorry if I butchered your name. But I actually bought a couple of his books. First off is Prince of Pieces. Right here, it's a graphic novel. And I really enjoy it. I love the colors throughout. It's just a great, prolific, just beautiful, beautiful storyline. The whole concept is, for thousands of years, you've been eating his flesh and drinking from his body. But now, he's here to exact the same thing on you. Yeah, he's a zombie, and it's kind of spectacular. Um, you know, I don't really talk about religion or politics on this channel or anything, so don't bash me for this at all. But it's fun. It's really interesting. I love the art throughout, especially when you actually look at what the zombies look like. They look awesome, right? Yeah, but he actually was a great guy to meet. He's selling these for like $10, and then if you bought it, you also got a huge poster print of the book cover. So I got him to sign this. I got him to sign poster I got from it as well. And he also had a child's parody book, or at least a parody on children's books. And that's if you give a bunny beer. Sorry, I had a couple shots before this stream. I'm gonna be honest. If you give a bunny a beer. So this is a parody book of like you give a moose a muffin, if you give a mouse a cookie, you know, those books that I'm sure every kid, especially, you know, any 90s kids and so on from there have read. But it's really cute. It's really it's honestly written in the same exact form, and it's just fantastic. I love the art choices. I love how cute this little bunny is. And you know what? It's a health thing. And I actually have the poster, one of the posters of this at my workstation at work. And I had my boss ask me why exactly that poster was on my workstation. And I told him, hey, it's basically a dare poster because it's telling me not to drink. And he kind of just shook his head and walked away. So I think I'm good. But I also bought a second one. This is a gift for my brother who has a daughter. So not really sure if she should necessarily be reading this, but I thought he would think it was really funny. So really excited about that. Yeah, but this is the first book in his Addicted Animals storylines. So here are what the other ones look like. I already talked about this a little bit on the video that I did right outside the con. So if you're at all interested in buying either of these books, you can check out Sam Miserano on Facebook. I'm not really sure if we've thrown a link to his Facebook. I'll do it after stream, you know, whatever. So continuing on with just kind of opening myself up to new indie creators, I saw this amazingness. So here you go. So this is a t-shirt from the Dreaming of Johnny. Yeah, Dreaming of Johnny. And she's an Etsy store. She has a bunch of different designs that are very similar to this. And I thought it was really cool. I really like it. And she told me a little bit about exactly how Dreaming of Johnny came into being. And yeah, she was just a really great person to know. So I think I might have put the link for that, but you know, whatever. I'll put it on later if I haven't already. So one of the main reasons why we decided to go to Days of the Dead was some of the celebrities that were going to be there. So first off, we got our Jason mask signed. So 3 of the Jason actors were there. So we got, this is Steve Dash, aka the real Jason, Jason 2. So we've got Jason Lives, and that is CJ Graham right there, Jason 4. And then this one is Kane Hodor, or Hodder? Kane Hodder, I think.
I pronounce his name, but he is Jason 789 and X. So Mark was really, really thrilled to get this signed. Mark is much more the Friday the 13th fan than I am. I really enjoy them, but he likes them quite a bit more than I do. So we definitely had to get this signed for him. So that's probably going to go up somewhere in the house, place of honor. Now the one person who I was really excited to meet was Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard, as you may or may not remember, was in Scream. So I got my Scream mask signed by Matthew Lillard. As you can see right there, he signed right on the tongue. And he was just a really cool guy to meet. We actually stayed for his panel. He was really awesome. Just a lot of fun. He had a lot of really great stories from all the different various projects that he's been on. Just a really, really great guy. And yeah, he was really interested in my Red Hood t-shirt. He had no idea who the hell the Red Hood was. So, and little fun side thing about Scream. This was actually the first horror movie that my mother actually allowed me to watch when I was growing up. Because like in my family, like it's not cool to watch horror films. And my mom really tried to shelter my brother and I in that aspect. She's never really been a fan of gore or any kind of violence or anything. Like she even like monitored us when we were watching like Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers when we were real little. So her actually allowing me to watch anything that had violence in it or like deaths and stuff was like a big thing. So like Scream was a huge thing for me when I was younger. And I still really love it. It's still one of my favorite, if probably not my favorite, horror films of all time. You know, I'd also put like Trick or Treat and a bunch of other ones up there as well, but Scream is definitely one of them that I'm really pumped for. So next, I picked up, these are actually stones from the location of 1985's Day of the Dead. So comes a certificate of authenticity. I'm probably going to be doing like a little like display for them with like a picture from the film and like the certificate and like the rocks and everything. I know a friend of ours who's there with us has a bunch of really cool set pieces all over his man cave. His name's Brad. And he just has amazing things from all these different just spectacular horror films. And he's like, oh my God, I'm going to pick up stones from Day of the Dead. And we were actually with the Matthew Lillard panel at the time. And I whispered over to Mark, I was like, oh my God, Mark, we should go with them and get stones from Day of the Dead. And Mark just kind of looked at me. He's like, what, we should go get stones with Brad? I was like, no, stones. But we had a blast. There was a lot of really great creators there, a lot of really great things. Another thing that we picked up several prints from a photographer / model, Jenna Manson. I'm not going to be showing those because she's very strict about no photography when it comes with her work. And honestly, it makes sense. You know, we don't want anyone to steal her work. These are things that she works very hard on. And you know what, it's a big part of her craft and her livelihood. So she does actually model and photograph all of her stuff and just beautiful, beautiful things. So if you're at all interested in checking out any of her work, or if you're unfamiliar, she does have a Facebook, which is Jenna Manson Photography, I believe. And she also has like, she's got a big cartel store, shop, and a couple other things. But she was really cool to meet, really great person. She was actually sold out of one of the prints that I really, really wanted from her. But I actually spoke to her, and she is going to be at Horror Hounds weekend. So we are going to that, and she said that she'll be holding one for me, so I'm pretty pumped for that. But last but certainly not least, I was going through a bunch of old Fangoria magazines, and I actually found this. Dazzler, the movie. And I was kind of in love with it the second I laid eyes on it. I mean, this is an amazing cover. This just looks spectacular, and I got a great deal on it. I think it looks fantastic. But it's just all the shitstorm that Dazzler had to go through. And you know what? Days of the Dead. And I know Horror Hounds in particular last year, I was really pissed off because Brad went and he got this amazing They Live mask from Trick or Treat Studios. But he did give me their card, and I was able to order my Sam mask and my Sam sucker from Trick or Treat. So if you're at all, if you know Trick or Treat, if you've ever seen the film, which if you haven't seen the film, you need to watch it. It is amazing. Then I have his weapon of choice, and I have the pumpkin head mask. I didn't buy the burlap sack mask because I didn't necessarily needed, but I was very, very excited for that. What are you doing? Mark's moving around. Moving around. Okay. So, yeah. Hey, Alex the comic book hoarder is on. On?
I don't know if he's still there.
Are you still there, Alex? I don't know. What's going on with our audio? You not hear me?
Oh, they can hear you.
Is this entire thing? So I'm a little upset.
Don't talk too terribly loud.
What?
I'm just
Mark, say hi.
hi.
Mark's wearing a shirt that he got at Days of the Dead, but he doesn't want to be on stream for some weird reason. He also got one of these, which is pretty spectacular. I'm really a fan of it personally. There was another one there that I really, really wanted, but they sold out of all of the smaller sizes the Friday. We went Saturday. So unless I was like a triple XL, I wasn't getting a shirt. So I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not quite that big. All right. So, crap. I think no. Knocking over things, whatever. No, I got it. All right. So we also have our Legion of Collectors box for this month. So I've been good. I have not actually checked to see what's in this. I haven't watched any kind of unboxings for it. I have no idea what is in this box, other than the fact that it is actually Batman the Animated TV series themed. So I love Batman the Animated TV series. I'm very pumped for that. Also, yes, I did cut the seal for this before, because we all know I am horrible with scissors. I am not allowed to touch sharp objects as a general. So first off, like normal, they just have some beautiful, beautiful art in. Hopefully you can actually see it. Next, we have a great Joker patch, and okay, Catwoman's the pin, and she has a diamond as her background, and the Joker has some cards as his background. So that's really cool. I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna look at the cheat sheet paper that they include on the very top because it's cheating. But okay, so we got the Batman Adventures #1. So this is the Pop Funko Collector Core exclusive version. So pop figure Batman looking down, brooding upon Gotham. You know, like normal, like normal. Okay, so next we got a shirt for Mark because for some reason we always get larges. Larges are too big for me, but they fit Mark perfectly. Hashtag, this is how you actually get your sig fig to allow you to buy these things. You just make sure all the shirts fit them instead of you.
Mhm.
So, oh, that's cool. That's not fair.
That's totally fair.
That's so cool, though.
Think of it this way: you get to look at me wearing that.
Yeah, but that's so cool, though. I don't care. This is my shirt. I'm not giving it to you. That's a lie. He'll probably take it anyway. Oh, okay. This is so cool. All right, I'm going to show the pop first. It is Mr. Freeze from the animated series. Oh, he looks so cool. Yeah, I don't unbox my figures, so I'm not actually going to show you what he looks like outside the box, but he looks really, really cool. And of course, you know, he's got the same back as the others, so it's not like it's spoiling anything or showing anything we haven't already seen, but he looks great. I really like him. So for some reason, I feel like I'm going to drop this. So I'm going to put it up here. So it's all safe and nice and neat with my books. All right, so next. This is awesome. Okay, I'm not a huge Dorbs collector. I know people, they're normally either pop collectors or they're Dorbs collectors. I don't know that many Dorbs collectors. I do have all of the larger Batman Dorbs, including the larger Robin Dorbs. And I do have a lot of random Batman Dorbs and a couple random Marvel ones that I've gotten through like Marvel Collector Core and things like that. But I canceled that subscription. You know, you gave me Squirrel Girl as a pop, so I canceled it. So next, this is awesome. This is like literally my childhood in a box. I kind of want to take this out because it's so cool. But it's Batman in his Batmobile, and it's from the animated series. I mean, Batman should not be smiling, but he looks adorable. I mean, Batman basically never smiles, but he looks so damn cool. Oh, I kind of want to take this out of the box. I don't know, would it break the seal if I took it out? There's no seal. I don't want to take it out, though, because I never unbox these. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to.
I'll unbox it for you.
No. No. Mark wants to unbox it, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to leave him in. So, he is beautiful. Shut up, Light. Don't get involved, Light. Stupid Lights. I see that he looks very, very shiny, but he looks spectacular. Oh, I'm kind of in love with this. I think this is probably my favorite out of the boxes so far from DC Collector Core, which I say that every time, I'm sure, but you know what? You outdone yourself, Funko. You really outdone yourself. Okay, so on our little cheat sheet, it shows everything from the box. So we see the mold and the creation of our door bride. We get to see the t-shirt. And what else? the comic. It's pretty awesome. The original sculpt and design for the pop figure and the patch and pen. So there's all of that. All right, so the next box is September, and the box is going to be themed DC's Most Wanted. So that sounds awesome. I'm calling it right now. I would love to see either a Lantern villain or like Joker's Red Hood. Like, you know how Jason Todd donned the mantle of Red Hood and we all know and love him, and I would love for him to get a pop even though he doesn't freaking have one yet. But I would love for them to come out with the Joker Red Hood as a pop. That would be really, really awesome. Or even like Hush or someone like that. I know Trinity would really love Hush probably. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this theme. I feel like every single month gets better. So definitely really excited for that. So what do you guys want to see next? I don't know. Should I show some of the newer comics that I've gotten recently?
You can do whatever you want.
I'm sure I can. All right, so I've been picking up some randoms and some things here and there. So today I picked up Justice, issue 5. So, of course, we all know beautiful cover. Mark just knocked over stuff because, you know, hashtag Mark life. Rip anyone who was wearing headphones. I apologize for that. This stream should come with a warning label. But I also picked up Adam, the Legend of the Blue Marvel, issue 1. So I just randomly found this at my local LCS because there were a couple guys that showed up at the same time I did, and I'm not sure if they were drunk or what, but one of them was singing and the other one was swaying, taking up basically the entire aisle right where the rack of the brand new comics were for that week. So I couldn't even get to the comics other than just what was in my basic full box. So if I wanted any kind of variants that I hadn't special ordered or anything like that, I had to try to wait around them. So we all know how annoying that is. So I did actually go back to back issues, and I found this beauty. He was in with Blue Devil. Not really sure why. I'm not going to complain. I'm pretty excited. I don't have this. I did not have this before. Next, I picked up a bunch of 50-cent books from the bins. I honestly decided to pick up this run just because of the Connor art. I have no idea what this book. So it's the Green Team. So they're teen trillionaires. So I kind of fell in love with the Connor covers. So, I mean, Amanda Connor, spectacularness. I have no idea. I actually haven't read this yet, so I guess I'll check it out. So I have issue 1 right here, issue 2. I think this one's my favorite out of it so far. I mean, whoever this character is, she looks a lot like Power Girl and Atlee Tara. So if you know who Atlee is at all, she's a Connor character. Looks a lot like that. Except Atlee has black hair. And then issue 3 has Deathstroke. So I don't know, but Deathstroke's in it, so you know. This has got one big mainstay character in it. This is issue 4 and issue 5. So I'm not sure if they had any more of it, or if it got canceled after 5 issues, or if it was a small little mini. I don't know. I don't think I've ever even heard of this before, but I guess it was a part of the New 52. I don't know. This must have come out when I was in college and broke all the time. So, you know, there you go. Never checked it out. Next, I just decided to go through and look at a bunch of Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four kind of like themed books.
Dylan R says hi.
Hi, Dylan R. So, I love the Doom cover. That was pretty great. So, there. And then another great Doom cover. We all know I love Victor Von Doom. Or Victor Von Iron Man. If you are currently reading Infamous Iron Man, you'll know that. Next, this is Fantastic Four Force. I have no idea, but it's 2 out of 4. I loved the cover, so I chose it for the cover. You know, gotta love some powerful women on your covers. So another Fantastic Four and another Doom cover. Next, behold the Master of Doom. So another great cover. And I just picked this up just for the hell of it. It's House of M, the Director's Cut, issue 1. This is also in the 50-cent books. So I thought that was awesome. What else did I get? Yeah, I picked up Sheena, the Queen of the Jungle, for the hell of it. Can't see this all. Here. Right there. I thought that looked really cool. I've never read a Sheena book before, but I know there's a really cool cover coming out for her new upcoming run for Dynamite. So Dynamite Comics for me has been very hit or miss lately. Like Red Sonja has been spectacular, but Vampirella was just kind of what the heck was going on. I gave up after the 2nd issue on Vampirella, which was kind of disappointing. I was really hoping that I would like it. But I've heard that this is just kind of a weird run for it, and all the earlier stuff was better. So if you were at all a fan of Vampirella and you know her, can you tell me below in the chat or comments or whatever, and tell me a cool Vampirella story or a run on Vampirella that's just really, really good, like the best one out of them. And maybe I can look out for a trade or something. Next, I picked up Deathstroke the Terminator, issue 15. So this is the first appearance of Rose Wilson, Ravager, in comics. This is when she's a baby. And I love Rose Wilson. She is my favorite out of all the Deathstroke family. And I didn't own this book, but I actually found it in the back issues of one of my shops. So I was very, very excited when I found this. And, you know, got a great deal on it as well. Next, I picked up Green Lantern Blackest Night issue 5. So this is a variant cover. I love Star Sapphire. So great cover for Star Sapphire. Definitely excited for that. Next, I picked up Green Lantern issue 20. So this is the New 52. So I believe this is Jessica Cruz's first appearance. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think it is. Really excited about it though. It's a cool cover. So, you know, Jeff Johns is the writer, so awesome. Next, I picked up Catwoman issue 82. So this is an Adam Hughes cover. I really liked it. That was awesome. Excited to see it. My back issues. Next, I picked up Supergirl issue 30. from the New 52. So I'm a huge Kenneth Rockford fan, and I know he's not for everyone. I fell in love with his work with the New 52's Red Hood and the Outlaws. I felt like he just did an amazing job at capturing Starfire and her appearance. I actually have her statue that's based off of his artwork for Starfire. But this is Kenneth Rockford cover. And, you know, it's Supergirl as a Red Lantern. So, it's definitely excited about that. Alright, so next I picked up Harley, issue 26. So, yes, I do actually own this in my collection. Of course I do. I'm a Harley fan. I have the entire run for the New 52 and a couple other complete runs for Harley. But this is also the first appearance of Red Tool, so I was really excited to pick up another issue of it. So if you like Red Tool at all, here is his first appearance. I know he's not really like anything in the major DC continuity, and I know, yeah, he's a ripoff off of Deadpool. I understand that, but Deadpool is also a ripoff off of Deathstroke. So it's just DC ripping off Marvel, who ripped off DC. So it's all great. Comes around full circle. So next, I picked up Magic. So this is issue 1 of 4. So it's Storm and Illyana's Magic. So I don't know what this is supposed to be a first of. I think it's like, because she's got like 4 different firsts for some weird reason. But I think this is one of her firsts. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I like Magic. I thought she looked cool in it, so picked it up. I'm running out of space up here. So we're just going to take these down and put this up. Alright, so next I picked up another full run. So I picked up from the Ultimate Universe, I picked up Thor. So here's issue 1 of Thor. I thought he looked really, really spectacular right there. I also have issue 2. This one's probably my favorite cover out of the 4. It's Loki. So, gotta love some Loki. Next, this is issue 3 and issue 4. So, yeah. Gotta love Thor. What's up, though?
Oh, much.
You had something in mind. Alright, so next, I actually found this in a 50 cents bin, and I'd never actually seen this cover before. So it's Rebels issue 20, and it's a Finch cover, and it's Lobo. So I was like, this is awesome. I love the colors throughout, and you know, it's just him being Loki. You know, there's all that blood and everything. It's just, it's spectacular. But I don't know why I don't see this more often. But I was pretty excited to find it for 50 cents. So I'm like, yeah. Oh, another great Finch cover I just picked up is Moon Knight. This is the issue 2 Finch. So it's kind of cool. I got it for $1. Next, I picked up Spider-Man and the Black Cat, issue 1. So this is the Terry Dodson cover. So gotta love some Dodson art. You know, Black Cat looks awesome right here. Alright, so next I got Original Sin issue 7. This is the variant cover with Angela on it. So I love Angela. Had to pick this up. I have several copies of her first appearance in Spawn, and her first appearance in Marvel. So that was awesome. Honestly, ever since they canceled her book, it's like kind of Angela withdrawal. I don't know. It's hit or miss whether or not I'm ever interested in picking up a Guardians of the Galaxy book. It's hit or miss whether or not they have a really good artistic team or writing team. But I really did enjoy the storylines that she was a part of. So next, I picked up All New X-Men issue 15, and it's Jean Grey and the Beast. Yeah, I'm probably going to give this to my brother because he's a pretty hardcore X-Men fan. I like the X-Men, but not nearly as much as he does. So this is probably going to end up being a gift for him. So next, I picked up Cloak and Dagger issue 1. So I thought it looked really cool. I'm not going to lie, I'm not as familiar with these two characters. I am aware that they have their new series coming out. Hopefully it's good. You know, hit or miss with some of these new shows, but hopefully it's spectacular. So next, I picked up the New Avengers. So this is issue 4, and it's another bench cover, and Spider-Woman. So looks pretty awesome. So next, I just picked up some random Outsiders. I like the Outsiders. They're basically the Misfit Titans. Everyone knows I love the Teen Titans. So this one is the Outsiders issue 20. So it's got Shazam on the cover. Also, you can always find these Outsiders in like 50-cent bins. So it's never like a big deal or anything. Oh, I loved this cover when I saw it. This is the Fearless Defenders issue 4. And I think we can all tell why I love this cover. Because Victor Von Doom is in it, and he's beheaded, clearly. I always want to say Victor Von Iron Man ever since Infamous Iron Man started. And I'm going to be so brokenhearted when they do actually cancel that book. But, you know, it happens. Next is Superman Wonder Woman issue 8 from New 52, and this is part of the Superman Doomed storyline. And I just really love the cover. I do have Superman Doomed in trade, but love the cover. So, picked it up. Next, I picked up Batman Superman issue 30. So, I thought that was a really great cover. I also picked up JLA issue 25. So it's Green with Envy, a world without a Justice League. So Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Sorry, I've had a couple. Green Arrow. About ready to take down Batman in this. So yeah, that's. I mean, I love Green Arrow, but I'm not really sure he would ever beat Batman in a real fight. I'm sorry. Yeah, Green Arrow, you are a great archer. However, when it comes to a real fist fight, Batman's going to kick your ass every time. And, you know, that's not even me trying to start a fight with Green Arrow fans. I love Green Arrow as well. Just we can all openly admit that Green Arrow is not necessarily the best at hand-to-hand combat. I mean, that's why he has Black Canary. So next is JLA issue 122. And, I mean, I thought Supergirl looked great in this. So that's why I picked up that. You're so funny, Mark. I see your comment. I see it right there. All right, so next is Green Lantern, and it's issue 19. So it's every single core is shattered. I love the cover. You know, I'm not the biggest buff when it comes to Green Lantern. I'll pick up a story here or there. You know how it goes. But I do really love some of their covers. So that is quite honestly why I picked this up. And I love Star Sapphire. I will read a good Star Sapphire book any day. All right. So yeah, unless you guys want to get a little more active in the chat, I think we might be wrapping it up soon. We've been live for about an hour and not a lot of action. Andy saying I like it. What? Yeah, just type him. Seriously, time him out. We don't need trolls in the chat. Thank you very much, Andy. We'll be timed out now. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of Catrin Figures. I'll be back with a bunch of we got a bunch more hauls. I have a lot of reviews coming up. So as always, give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me any reviews you'd like to see from my pull box video that I did at the very beginning of the stream. If you're just now catching on, we've been on for about an hour now, and you know, but yeah. So subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of the other videos. Alex. Trolls, that means you've made it. Thanks, Alex. We get a bunch of those. So, you know, it's mostly either geared towards Mark, or one of them was actually geared towards my dog. So, I don't know. I guess people can hate on a dog. All I got to say is he's a rescue with issues. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode of Catrin Figures. If you're watching this on the rewind, sorry you missed it, like so many other people, but we're back, and we are going to be doing episodes back on the regular. Like I said earlier on, we had a number of things come up with long hours of work and a bunch of things like the con scheduled, but you know, we're back and we have a bunch of reviews and unboxings and other things planned and that are going to be coming up on the channel moving forward. Mark, is there anything else you want to add?
We have 7 viewers. We're peaking.
Okay. Oh, also, next weekend, Saturday, we are going to be attending, what is it called? Zombie
Apocalypse Live.
Zombie Apocalypse Live. So I believe it's from the 13 Floors production studios. And basically, we're going to be running through one large escape room or building or something with, what kind of guns are we running with?
So it's like laser tag with automatic rifles, but not real ammo. You're shooting the zombies that have these glow collars on. So as soon as you hit them, they glow, and then they fall down, and then they try to get back up unless you hit them twice more.
They're fake guns, though.
But they do weigh probably, I'm going to guess they weigh actual. So
yeah,
Katie's going to be running around with the 35 left.
So anyone who wants to say that I am not a good sig fig, I'm doing this for my anniversary. I'm going to go hunt zombies for him. I'm sorry. This is an adult beverage, so I'm getting a little bit involved. So yeah, if you're catching me now, the stream's about over, guys. Sorry you missed it, but you can always catch me on the rewind. I will be doing reviews for a lot of the things that we talked about earlier on in this. So yeah, until next time, I'm your host Caitlin. This is Mark the cameraman. You can see his hand. But yeah, that's it for the stream. Bye.